Hello YouTubians, it is P here. I have finished yet another book. I finished City of Ashes, the second in the Mortal Instruments, the second in the Mortal Instruments series. And why is it I turn the camera on and you instantly want me to pay you attention? Okay, so I finished the book, the second book in the series. I read the first one very quickly, and I read the second one pretty quickly, and now I want the next one, and the next one probably after that, and then just basically finish the series. Which I don't think, has she finished writing them? I'm not sure. So yes, I know my hair's a mess. Our heating stopped working again. We have the worst luck in this family, which pretty much it just screwed everything up. So we have had a problem with our heating for a while now. It is a system that is not got water in it, it's got sludge in it. And obviously, well, not obviously, we so basically the diocese is the ones who sort this type of problem out because of reasons, and a big part of that is to do with God's sake, star. Focus. Anyway, so they pay these people to come fix boiler, basically, because they don't pay their vicars enough to do that themselves, for them to be able to afford to do that themselves, so the diocese do it, which is quite nice. But it does mean that we have to wait for the diocese to actually make a decision on what they're going to do. So we've been waiting for a while, and the heating has been kind of crawling along, you know, in this winter that is supposed to be spring. And ooh, get off my laptop. And so yes, it failed again last night. We've had it on, and basically last night I realised that it was getting freezing in the house, and I realised the heating was supposed to be on, but it wasn't on. So it stopped, and so we had the people come, and they've fixed the heating kind of again, and well, they've patched it up, and it's working kind of again, although it's only going to pump out a certain amount of heat, which is fun. And you can hear a whirring in the background maybe, that is a portable heater that's heating up my room at the moment, so I have all the cats in my bedroom right now, trying to keep warm. So yes, I'm very tired because I was woken up early because of this, but I finished City of Ashes last night, and I loved it. I loved the story. I can see why people don't like it. I can see why people might be a bit kind of about it, but you'll understand if you've read them. I'm not going to spoil anything because I don't want to, because I want you to read it, so go and buy yourself a copy because they're good books, and make your own assessment. But basically, I like it because they surprised me. I spend a lot of time watching videos, films, TV shows, reading books, and all this kind of thing. I'm a big person in that. What is going on with my hair up here? It's just like, okay, that didn't help. So basically, focus. I'm really scatterbrained today. But I generally can see where a plot line is going, and there tends to be stories that are retold in different ways. But I found Cassandra Clare's series, Mortal Instruments, surprising. It surprised me. There were storylines which I didn't see coming, and for that I've really enjoyed it. I like ones that keep me on my toes. Um, I it's 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 about Nephilim, which are half angel, half human. Um, they are talked about in. I know about them because I like things like that, angels, demons, that kind of thing. It's quite interesting to me. I've always had a bit of a little obsession with it. So that obviously is a big hit for me. And also Nephilim aren't really written about a lot. We have millions of stories of vampires, millions of stories of werewolves, but when it comes into the Nephilim world, not so much. Pardon? Okay, bye! That would be my mother leaving. Um, sorry about screaming then. So yeah, I very much loved... I can't edit this because I'm just doing a direct upload. My camera is dying really horribly and I cannot be asked to play with it right now. So I've basically just been using this, which is kind of easy for me, because it means I can just sit and talk and spew words and stuff and things at your faces. So yes, I very much enjoyed City of Ashes. I thought it was a fantastic book. I would very much recommend it to everyone. I haven't decided what I'm going to read next. I have lots of books to choose from. Probably, I don't know. I can't say probably because I don't know what I'm going to read next. Probably just be a random choice where I just close my eyes and go, which one? That one. So yes. I hope you're all warm and happy. I know that I'm trying to keep warm in my freezing house, and the cats are using me as a heater. When I sleep, they like to sleep on top of me so that they can soak up my body heat, which isn't greatly comfortable. So another thing I want to talk about is my book journal. I've now read 19 books so far this year. 19. That's pretty good, I think. That's pretty good. I also got this. I like that they've started doing these. I don't know if they were doing them before. I think I have come across things like this before. I mean, I have obviously seen books with chapters in the back of them, which are of chapters of other people's work or that author's works that they've done of other things. But they've started doing these little booklets at shops and things, which basically have like a chapter in of the story. I think it's the first chapter. I could be wrong, but yeah, kind of a little taster of a book, and it kind of piques my interest because it means that I can have a look, and if the story is something that I'm into, I mean this says The Hunger Games, for perfect for fans of The Hunger Games, so I think this will probably be my type of thing, vampires and all, any creatures. I like creatures. So yeah, I am going to read this, and probably it will end up on my book list of wish list. I should say. I have a wish list on Amazon of books that I want to get, which is horrendously long of books I want to read, and I have so many books already that I want to read in my house, and my cat is opening the curtains. So yes, I've been talking for nearly 10 minutes. Oh dear. Sorry. This has become a bit of a chatty vlog slash book review. The other thing I wanted to talk about was I'm writing. I've been writing again, and I have written 3 chapters, full first draft. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying writing. You know, I've always written since I was a kid. I used to make little newspapers for my mum, with little stories, like little news stories, and then I used to make like little comic strips and stories and draw pictures things. And that was, I think I would, that was between the ages of 8 and 10, and I used to love doing that. And anytime we did, anytime we did stories in class, we had to write a short story. I would go, crazy over it, and write these immense stories. A lot of it was plagiarism, I must admit. Of I think one of the stories I wrote, which was basically a quite, it resembles a lot of Romeo and Juliet, but I got good grades for it, probably because the teacher was like, "Wow, this is like a 9-year-old who knows Romeo and Juliet." So yeah, it was slightly plagiarism. Although it did have a very different uh, thing. It did have a very Shakespeare-y feel to it. So yes. Um, so yes, I have been writing. Is there anything else to talk about? I'm cold, although it's nice and warm in my room. I am finished book 19. I am moving on to book 20, which I haven't decided yet. I will in a couple of days' time, when it is the 1st of April. I will do a review of all the books that I've read this month, and talk about them, and yeah, and probably do a book haul as well, mixed in with that, because I bought some books this month, although I've been trying to avoid buying books. So I think I'll probably make I plan to do a video at the beginning of each month saying what I read in the month before, and what books I had bought in that month, and tell you about them. Yeah. So yes, thank you for watching, YouTubians. I am probably going to snuggle under the cover and watch YouTube videos. So I love you. I love your faces. Goodbye.